Hey folks, this is Vincent Adali with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Raising Robots. This game supports 1 to 6 players, it's for ages 14 and up, and the average play time is about 70 minutes. It's worth mentioning that this is the Kickstarter Deluxe version of the game, so the components that you see here may be slightly different than the retail copy that you might get in a store. I got some upgraded stuff as part of the Kickstarter. So this is our first time attempting this game, so we might get a rule wrong or two, but as I always say, we're here to spread awareness, have some fun, and show off some really cool games. And I think what prompted me to back this particular game was the fact that it reminded me of Wingspan. It had a bit of Race for the Galaxy in it. So it combined a lot of different mechanics that I've seen before into this engine buildy kind of game. And I was like, well, I really need to back this game. So let's go ahead and show you a little bit of the components before we actually get started. This is the box. There's no insert, but there's a lot of stuff in here. Keep in mind, like, there's actual tokens in the Kickstarter Deluxe as opposed to the cardboard here. So there's 2 different bags for that. There's also 2 different bags for the upgrade tokens. There's actual wooden pieces here, and the cardboard is here. There are individual characters that you can play as. There's a pets expansion, which I did not include this time, but it is possible to include cards as part of a pets expansion to add more content to the game. If you do play with a particular person, they might get an upgrade board of some kind to replace something in their tableau. So there's a lot of stuff there. And the rulebook itself is about 27 pages of this size. 28 is a lot. So again, I have to stress, first time playing, might get a rule wrong or two, but we're going to do the best we can. This is a quick summary of what's going to happen, but I'll try and talk you through all of that as we go. So we each have a board. There's no like main board. Rather, we each have our own individual board. This is my board and this is her board. This is our resource tracker along the top, numbered 1 through 10. As we gain resources in this game, we're going to be moving our pieces up and down this track. We've got some other resources that are not in this part yet. For example, we've got, let me just grab some here. There's a star, which tracks victory points. There's a brown cog, which is just, I guess, cogs, like a gear. You've got these like circuit boards. You've got a red sensor, I think it is, and like a programming resource. These are all going to be moving up and down this resource track to track how many of these things you have, and that helps you pay for cards and upgrades and different things. The stars are victory points. The reverse side of these tokens have a +10 on it in case you happen to go over. You can flip it over and just keep going. The stars, on the other hand, because there is going to be at least at 19 points, they gave you a 10-1 and a 1 star, so you can use both. There are these red arrows, and you can use those to track your endgame scoring goals, among other things. We'll get into that later. So here, like in Wingspan, there's 3 different places or rows that you can add your cards to. And as you pay for cards, you're going to go from left to right to add them to your rows. And as you add more cards to a row, there's an extra cost associated with it. Again, think Wingspan. The more you go up the row, the extra eggs you have to pay. Well, it's the same thing here. It says 1 of any resource, and that could be any of the 4 resources here. And the 5th resources are cards from your hand. So you can actually pay cards from your hand in addition to paying these resources on the track to pay these extra. Anytime you see a pie wheel, that's these 4 and a card. Like, you can choose one of those things to pay for it. Each player also gets a deck of these energy cards, and the contents of these cards will change depending on the player count. On the reverse side of these cards, it'll say, this card is for like 3 to 6 players, this is for 2 to 5, 1 plus, 2 plus, whatever. So you have to take a look at your player count, put in the cards that you need to for your deck, and you're going to draw 2 eventually, which I'll show you in a minute, for each round. You're also going to be given a hand of like different, there's 5 different phases in a round. Upgrade, assemble, design, fabricate, and recycle. So each player has a hand of these cards. And like in Race for the Galaxy, you're going to choose 2 phases that you want to activate for that round so that you can do things. And you're going to pair them up with the energy that you play, and that will determine how effectively and how many things you can do for that phase. It's kind of hard to see, but on the bottom or on the left-hand side are all the different phases. In fact, we'll take a look at hers. I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit so we can see that. So for example, her design phase here has a 1 electric, 4, like a 1 power, 4 power, 7 power. If she played 4 power for the design phase, she can activate this top 1 power and the 4 power. That's what this little plus sign's all about. So she could take this action here, which is gain one of those programming resources. And then this 4 power is discard a card to gain that many +1. But she couldn't do the 7 power because she didn't have enough power played for that particular phase to do that. And you're like, well, what are these tokens on here? These are upgrade tokens. Through the upgrade phase, which is actually here, you'll be able to spend resources to remove these tokens from their spots so that you can get stronger things. Removing a token from this assemble, for example, gives you +2 power automatically when you go to assemble a card from your hand, meaning put it out into its appropriate row. The assemble phase is paying for cards. But if you manage to pay for an upgrade and you decide to remove this one, you get +2 power automatically when you do this phase and you go to pay for a card, okay, which is really cool. This design thing, if you happen to take that token off and get this upgrade, this is +1 power automatically in addition to whatever cards you played toward this phase so that it'll help you get that extra oomph you need. Also, at any time, you can spend this battery resource. That's one thing we didn't see yet. There is a battery resource. And at any time, you can spend it to give yourself more power for the phase that you're in to help you reach the next milestone. So let's say that you've got 6 power for design and you really want that 7th power so that you can get that victory point. You just spend a battery, move it down by 1 resource so that you can bump your power up to 7, and that'll give you the ability to do all 3 things on that particular phase. Okay, and there are also these upgrades so that if you happen to get, like, say, 7 power and this is revealed, you would automatically get a victory point and then additional 2 victory points. Okay, so removing these tokens from their different areas will grant you different bonuses, so you have to kind of pick and choose which ones you want. In addition to taking these upgrade tokens off to get stuff, eventually, as you play cards, you can add tokens to those cards to make them more powerful. But we'll get to that later as we actually see it. There's another resource called duct tape, and duct tape is a wild resource. It can be used for anything. So duct tape is like a wild resource. It's one of any of the other resources, whatever one you want it to be.
It says that right there, I think.
Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, so it can be... Oh, yeah, it actually says it on that little thing. I'll go ahead and zoom again. Yeah, so it's up there in case you want to see what that is. It's not a card, though. It cannot not take the place of a card, but it can take the place of a sensor, a gear, a programming, or a circuit board resource. Okay, so like I said, there are 8... Well, there's 8 rounds, and that's what this round tracker is all about. There's 8 rounds, and each round we're going to pick phases and do things. Okay. In a 2-player game, we're going to have an AI bot, and this is the same for solo as well, but it's slightly different. We're going to have 2 face-up cards to show what the computer will not pick for the next 2 rounds. Whenever we reveal our phases at the same time, we're also going to reveal the next card, and the computer will pick that phase. And you're like, well, what are the deal with these yellow cubes? Well, any yellow cubes that we put onto these phases, so if we reveal this, and this is, say, the fabricate phase, it's not going to be because that's there. But if this were fabricate, we would put that here. And what these energy cubes allow us to do is it allows any player to use that energy for that phase. So even if I didn't pick fabricate, I can still do fabricate at 1 energy because someone else put a cube there. So whenever you play cards, some of these cards will say to put 2 cubes on that phase. So I might actually be helping out her. Like, let's say I play an upgrade and I have to put 2 yellow cubes there when I reveal it. She doesn't pick upgrade. She can still do upgrade at power 2 because I helped her do it. Mm-hmm. And vice versa. She can help me do things that I didn't pick. And the computer is going to help us do phases as well. That's what these extra cards are. When we get to this 4th card, we shuffle all 5, deal out 5 face down, and reveal the first 2, just like this. So every 2 cards, we have to wipe the display and redo it. It'll make sense when you see it. She's giving me that look. So at the beginning of the game, you're going to get a hand of cards. You're going to get 8 cards, and you have to choose 5 to keep and 3 to discard. So that's what these blue cards are. These are these different robots that I was talking about. They will, like the birds in Wingspan, will go into these rows. On the upper right-hand corner of these cards, it'll tell you what row they go in. So this orange one here goes in the orange row. This purple one here goes in the purple row. And the cost is in the upper left. There are 2 costs, and you can do either or when you're doing the assemble part, if you have enough power. There's like a cheaper energy cost, but you have to pay more resources, or there's a more expensive energy cost, but less resources. So you're going to choose one of the 2 ways to build this thing and then put it into your display. And then you'll notice on the bottom are the actions these robots can do. These robots will be activated left to right, like in Wingspan, whenever you do that phase. So in addition to doing this stuff, you'll be able to also activate cards left to right that you put into these rows. So I have not had a chance to look at these cards yet to know which ones to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of ones that might be really expensive or hard to play, like this one, for example. You'll notice on the bottom there's 2 rows. This one says, like, for example, 6 power. Think of this as like closed for right now. There would be this is a spot for an upgrade token. Normally, I'd have to have 6 power for this phase to do this card, to do this part of the card. However, if I put an upgrade token here, the pink one, I can instead do this card for 2 power instead of 6. I only need 2 power instead of 6 to play that card, or to activate it. So if it were here, okay, I'd have to make sure that I played 6 power for the fabricate phase. When I get to this card, there's that 6 power. I would get a sensor and a victory point. But if I had this pink upgrade token and I put it on the card, I'd only need 2 power. So in the future, if I only played a 1 power fabricate or a 2 power fabricate, whatever, I can then do the bottom half. I don't need 6 power every time to activate this card. Again, it's a little confusing because, you know, she's giving me that look like, what are you talking about?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So I'm going to get rid of that one because it's going to be hard to play, I think. I'm going to get rid of that one. And whatever ones have a high energy cost, I'm going to try and stay away from. It's just my initial knee-jerk reaction kind of thing. I also want to keep maybe one of these. That's 6 and that's 1. So maybe I'll get rid of that one.
What's the top left stuff?
That is the cost of the card. You can do either or. Whenever you go to build a robot, you can do either or. So you can either take the option that's less energy and more resources, or more energy and depending on how much energy you played for that phase. If you played a crap ton of energy for the assemble phase, then you might take the second option because you've got all that energy to burn and you don't have to spend as many resources. But if you didn't play a whole lot of energy for the design phase, then you may want to do the less power but more resources option and spend more resources. Okay. And the star in the upper right is how many victory points this thing is worth at the end of the game. So I'm going to take these cards and put them into a discard pile over here off to the side that you can't see. And this is going to be my new hand of cards.
How many do we pick? 5?
Yeah, 5. So keep 5. And if I just had to make a suggestion, get rid of cards that have a really high cost on the bottom, unless you're confident that you're going to do it very often.
I just wanted to pick the ones that look so cute.
Okay, well, you do that. No, go ahead.
No, I've lost to games like doing that. So I'm going to try.
No. If you want a cute robot factory, then by all means, please do that. Yeah. So while she's still thinking, I'm going to show you some of the other colors, the other player color energy cards that we were talking about. So here's an example of these cards, these lightning bolt cards of the other player colors. This is for a 4-player game, and this would not be in our game. But if I did play it, I would assign this 4 energy to one of the phase cards that I played. And that's how much power I get. Plus, I assign an extra cube to that phase, whichever one I picked. That's how that typically works. This is a quick look at the back sides of those lightning bolt power cards that I was showing you earlier. And again, you're going to remove so many depending on your player count. So that's that. And like I said, there are these yellow cubes off to the side that we'll be pulling in as needed to fill those in. While she's still thinking about that,
I'm sorry.
I'm stalling
I'm
as long as
I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're getting to this
here.
now anyway. Okay. So you're gonna get rid of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, they're really cute looking. Look at them. Look at those robots.
Yeah, but you might have liked this one, the dog.
Oh, I like the dog.
Aww.
All right. So next we are dealt 2 of these pink cards. These are like endgame cards. This is like we're kids in school and this is like a set collection part. We're trying to complete, we're going to choose one of these to keep. And we can have a total of 3 throughout the game. But this is for endgame scoring only. And this is like, on the left is your grade. That's just for fluff. But if you have, say, 8 cards, I guess, in your hand by the end of the game, that's what this is. If you have 8 cards, I'm going to have to look at the back of the rulebook because I don't know some of this iconography. But it's the set collection things. It's either like cards played or cards in hand. I'll have to look. But depending on how many you get, you're going to get that many victory points at the end of the game. This little extra credit area on the very top is when you put an upgrade token there, you automatically get to score the next grade level automatically, even if you didn't make it. So if I had, say, 8 of these blue cards, right? And at the end of the game, that's what I had, but I put an upgrade token here, then I would score B, and I get 9 victory points as opposed to 5. Even though I only had 8, I could score the next level up if you put a upgrade token there for extra credit is what that is. So you're going to choose one of these. And I'm guessing this is like 3 power robots. I don't know what half of these things are, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like this?
It's possible that's what that is. Again,
I'm not sure.
I'm going to have to look. Okay, so I had to look it up because we weren't sure about half of these. That blue card I was showing you earlier, the number of robot cards in your hand at the end of the game. So I was initially right. And then the other one I saw that was like a 3, 4, what was that? 3 plus, that was something different. Maybe this. The number of assembled robots that require the depicted amount of energy in any column of its assembly cost. So it's cost. So that would be the amount of, yeah, so if a robot costs 3 or whatever plus, then that would count. What was the one that you had a question on? If any.
No, I had a question on like what these were.
That's extra credit. I just explained that.
Oh, sorry. I was totally listening. I just didn't understand.
Yes. So upgrade tokens can not only be put on robots, they can be put on these cards to get the next grade level, to get the next victory point tier.
So, okay, let's say, for example, this card, right? Mm-hmm. Would that count towards this?
So this gear symbol, again, we want to take a look at the chart and see what that is. By the way, there is a solo game as well. Mm-hmm. So the number of the depicted resource
That's not
in your...
gear, though.
I know, but a gear is a gear, like sensors. There's nothing here. It's the number of the depicted resource in your inventory at the end of the game. So what you need for this is you want your gear to be as high as possible. If you have 15 gears in your resources at the end of the game, then you get more points.
Oh, so that
has nothing to do with robot
thing.
cards. Yes, this is a have as many resources as you can of that type in your resource area at the end of the game.
Oh, I see. Okay. I think. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, which one do you want to get rid of?
I want to get rid of this one.
You don't like that one?
No, I don't like it.
All right, I'm going to get rid of I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to give it on. All right, so that goes off to the side, face up. Normally yours would go here, but due to camera space, there's not a whole lot of room. So put yours face up to the right of your board. And I know you guys can't see it, but just imagine that it goes there. That's where your robots go. Don't confuse people.
All right.
Okay, so next thing to do as part of setup is we're going to, and this is something that we're going to skip because this is our first game, but there are, like I said earlier, there are these inventor children people that you can be that give you special abilities. The card would go over top here. You would, I guess, be drawn 2. You'd pick 1. We're not going to do that. Then we get to place 2 robots for free without paying any cost into these rows. However, if you do 2 robots of the same type, you'd have to pay this extra cost immediately, which would be duct tape in this case because you have no other resources on the board.
I see.
So I would recommend 2 different types, but it's up to you.
Yep.
Whichever ones are probably going to be the most expensive, and something that jibes with the purple or the pink card that you just picked.
The cost is the left side, right? Not
the
right
upper
side?
left. The upper left is the cost.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. So let's go with.
So would that be like the energy and the resources?
Let's go with that one. Yeah, that's energy and what do you? I don't understand.
So
your
the
question.
cost is the 3 energy, 2 whatever that is,
Sensor and 2
whatever that
purple.
is.
Correct.
Okay.
It's either that or 7 power and 2 sensors. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put that one there for free. And out of these, it's gonna be one of purple or. Which one would be more expensive to play? That one seems cheap. That one seems relatively cheap. Maybe we'll go with this one. That's a lot of programming, but hey, I could use that to maybe get some upgrades going. So maybe I'll do that. Although, do I really need that much programming? Maybe I diversify a bit. Maybe I go with, this is cards. I mean, I'd have to get 6 power to get 2 cards, but hey, cards are good, right? This is just, that's not bad either. Energy. Maybe I put that one down here and help myself get energy. I kind of like that idea. Okay, so I picked 2. I didn't put them in the same row, so I don't have to pay any extra costs, which is good. And I've got 3 cards left.
Okay, same.
Okay, and now you get to take 1 free upgrade. So pick any of your tokens that you want to take into your inventory for now, and you can immediately at any time put them on your robots, or you can hold on to it for later.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So one of these upgrade tokens you can pick up, and you can keep it for a while. You can put it immediately on one of these if you want. It's up to you. So the question is, what do I see myself doing a lot of? I don't have any cards here in design, so do I give myself a little bit of an oomph there to help me design more cards? This is 2 energy, that's 1 energy to activate. I kind of want to do design because I will be constructing more cards. So maybe I'm going to take this green upgrade token and just keep it off to the side here, and then I'll assign it. I cannot assign it to either of these 2 cards because they require a blue one. If I were to upgrade them on the bottom here. Upgrading this card would mean for 3 power, I can get 3 battery as opposed to 1 for 1. This one is, I can do 4 battery, or 4 energy rather, to do to get 2 of these resources rather than a 2 for 1 deal. So, all right, so I'm gonna put those there. I'm gonna take that green one. In the future, when I design, I automatically get a +1 toward that, +1 energy to spend toward that phase.
Okay.
And I don't know what the strategy is. Did you pick one?
Not yet. What's the upgrade?
So the upgrade is when you do this phase, you can spend resources for that pie wheel to remove more of these tokens. So the upgrade phase is all about removing. If you remove upgrade tokens from that phase, this is something called inspiration. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in again for dramatic effect. Here we go. So if you happen to remove a token from the upgrade, it's a little like inspiration light bulb thing. You get to draw 3 pink cards and pick 1 to keep, or you can take 2 resources, or you can gain 4 battery.
Okay.
And it's just a one-time deal.
I see. Oh, this is tough.
There's a lot, right? There's so many choices.
What's this? It just gives you two
It gives
power?
you two power toward the assemble phase. And there's a difference between the iconography on the two, like say, there's these plus signs for design. That means you can do all of the things depending on how much power you have for that phase. Whereas assemble and upgrade, you can it's an or, you split the power. You can play multiple cards, but you can't, like, if you put 7 power toward the assemble phase, you can't use 7 power to build one card and another 7 power to build another card. You have to sort of split that power up to play your different cards. Same with the upgrade thing. You can only spend so much power. You have to split up your power to upgrade multiple times. And you can even do the same one. So if you put 6 power toward the upgrade, you can do this 3 twice. 3 power and 3 resources of any kind to upgrade. Or if you did somehow 14 power for the upgrade, you could do 7, spend 7 power, and then 1 of any resource to upgrade 1 time, and then do this again. Or you can do 7, 5, 1, or what. As long as you've got the power and the resources, you can do multiple.
All right.
Okay. Same with constructing cards.
Okay. I guess I'll go with I don't know. I'll just do design as well.
Okay, so just keep it off to the side until you're ready for it later. And again, at any point, you can assign it to a card of the matching color, which I don't see one.
Oh, so maybe I should do
the assemble.
This one. Now, do I have to go in order?
No, you don't. Okay. Do you want that one instead?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, jeez. All right, you know what? Let's do a blue one.
Oh, I meant if I'm going to assemble, I want this one rather. I want to do that one instead.
So what's the difference between assemble and design?
Design is you get this particular resource, you remove cards to get cards, and then activate these robots.
And assemble is
to actually construct cards. Yeah, I want to actually I want bonuses to help me construct more cards is what this is.
And then recycling just gives you flat out power.
It gives you energy. Yeah, it gives you this battery so that you can spend it later to help you boost that phase if you need it.
Okay.
Again, if you only play, say, 6 power during this design phase, you can spend a battery to push it up to 7 temporarily for that phase so that you can do all 3 of these things. And then you get 7 for each robot that you activate from left to right.
Oof. Okay, whatever. Let's do that. And you said at any time we can put it on the thing?
Yes. You can do it now. If you see yourself doing this often, it's more energy. It's 5 energy, but you get 2 cards. You draw 2 cards, and you get 2 victory points.
Oh.
So you would do the top part of this card until you put a token on the bottom half.
Okay.
So normally it's just 3 power to draw a card and get a victory point when you activate this robot. But if you upgrade this, you can instead do the bottom thing, which is spend 5 energy.
I see.
And then you get 2 cards and 2 victory points.
And you could put that anytime?
Yeah, anytime you want.
Oh, darn.
It's okay. Well, again, we go in order for setup, so. Anywho, we'll keep moving. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So we gave ourselves 3 duct tape and 3 power already, and I think we are ready to go. Okay. So now this is, what we're going to do now is we're going to reveal 2 cards from the top. 2 cards from the top of this deck. So go ahead and reveal 2 from the lightning bolt deck.
Oh.
And go ahead and just take this in hand.
Okay.
Because you're going to be doing that, and just put that next to it. Yep.
Okay.
2 and 2.
Okay.
And this isn't. You do not put cubes on this. This simply says that any cubes on that phase that you pick are worth double.
Wow.
So it'll be 2 power or plus whatever is put on here, like in a times 2. You'll see the math.
Okay.
but now I have to put 2 cubes on mine and 2 cubes on this because there's 2 cubes. 4 power, 3 power, 2 power, 2 power. Okay. Now you secretly, you look at your phases and you decide what you want to do.
I see.
But you're going to pick 2 phases. Keeping in mind that the computer's already picked fabricate and assemble. So he's going to do either design recycle or upgrade in this. We don't know what's going to happen. And he's going to put a cube on whatever phase he picks. So I'm going to try and pick a phase that may already be out here, but I'm not dead set on that yet because I don't have any resources yet. I kind of want to get more resources too.
So wait a second. So he's already doing fabricate and assemble.
No, he did that. This is just process of elimination.
Oh.
This is saying he's definitely not going to pick these two.
Okay.
So this card is either going to be one of the other three, but we don't know what it is.
Okay. So we're just trying not to pick the same ones. Is that what it is?
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
What happens if we pick the same one?
Then nothing. We both, that phase is just observed. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you want to do more than just a couple of things, then try and pick what other people are not going to pick.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But again, I've never played this to know what the strategies are either.
Yeah. All right.
So I kind of want to do some of that, but I need to see what I can afford. See, I don't have any resources yet. So maybe I focus on something completely different. Maybe I go with this one and maybe this one. Yeah, why not? Although I would really like... But we have to go in order, so that would not... Okay, I'll do that. That's fine. And whenever we do our phases, we're going to go in order. It's going to go upgrade. We're going to go like that. There's even arrows pointing.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we have to do these in order.
Okay.
So I picked mine. So you have to assign one phase to each card that you have. Okay, and you're good? Mm-hmm. So now we reveal them together.
Okay.
So I picked fabricate for that. Design, go ahead and reveal yours.
I picked upgrade and fabricate.
Okay. And the computer design. So he's going to put a cube on design. Mm-hmm. Mine are going to go on design. And these two are going to go on fabricate.
Oh, I see.
So that's going to supercharge phases for everybody.
Oh,
okay. So now this is where we can do this individually at the same time, but because it's our first game, we should probably do this
step by step.
Step by step for each person, right?
Please.
So let's take a look at yours. So you have upgrade. You did an upgrade for 2, right? Mm-hmm. So you have 2 power now.
Well, there's no cubes.
There's no cubes here, so you don't get that ×2 bonus.
Darn.
So you have 2 to spend, 2 power. You could use a battery to bump this up to 3 power and only spend 3 resources to upgrade.
I see.
But if you leave it as is, you could do 1 power of your 2 power and then spend 4 resources, keeping in mind that's like duct tape and cards to upgrade 1 time, meaning remove a token from someone.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
So the question is,
let's say if this was gone and I had been in here, does that mean that I could have done it?
No. This is a one-off. These inspirations are one-offs.
Oh darn. Okay. An upgrade just means to take off something,
yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be like in order.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay, and I have 2 right now.
Yes.
I might actually spend a battery to bump it up to 3.
Okay, so if your 3 goes down to 2, so you have 2 battery, and now you're here. You have 3 power. So you can now spend 3 power and 3 resources.
I'll spend 3 arrows.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, you're going to kill him. Oh.
Sorry.
So that can be duct tape or cards. You don't have any other resources.
Oh, I thought these were resources.
They are, but you don't have any yet.
Oh, I thought they were just put on the side.
No.
I see.
No.
Oh, I see, because duct tape counts as one of them. Oh, okay.
Remember, this is a resource tracker.
Well, I'll spend all my duct tape then.
Okay, or unless you want to spend your cards.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any cards you don't want to build in the future? And you can always get more cards. So you can do like some duct tape, or some cards, or all cards. You pick.
You know what? Ooh, this got real. All right. Oh, but I like this one.
And while you're doing that, note that I don't have any upgrade. I did not pick the upgrade phase, and there's no cube. So I completely skipped this. And I'll move here and wait for you to catch up.
Sorry. Okay.
No, you're fine.
I'm going to get rid of... Oh, I like all these cards, though.
Please zoom out a bit more.
I'm just going to spend all my resources, because why not?
It's up to you.
Yeah, duct tape.
All right, so... And you're out of duct tape. So that was 3 resources. Sure. Now you can remove any one upgrade token from anywhere.
Well, we are about to go to fabricate, right? No, we're about to go to design.
We're going to assemble.
Yeah, but then after assemble design, right?
Yeah.
Because you picked design, and
I don't think anyone picked assemble. There's no... I didn't pick assemble, and there's no assemble cubes.
So even though...
Again, this is just... Pretend these are from previous turns.
Oh, this just eliminates.
This is just to, help you determine what the other 3 might be.
I see.
This is not active phases. This is from a previous turn, these were activated.
Okay, so assemble and then design is next.
Right, but no one is assembling because you didn't pick assemble, I didn't pick assemble, and there's no cubes assigned to assemble.
That's right.
So we're both skipping assemble and moving to design.
All right, so I'm going to remove a cube from design then in that case.
Okay.
And...
You mean an upgrade token?
Yeah. So what is this? It just gives me an extra battery?
Correct. Whenever you play the design phase and have at least 1 power to do this thing, you get a programming resource and a battery.
Okay. Well, then what's the difference between that one?
This is energy to spend toward these things. The battery resource is this.
Okay.
Energy is used to spend...
So it's a virtual thing.
Yes.
I see.
And if you want to temporarily put an arrow, let's say you're on the design phase and you're like, how much power did I generate? 7. Okay, I've got 7 for the design phase. I'm just going to track it here. And then when I move down, maybe, I've got 5 power for this phase. You could do that if you wanted to.
Okay. Let's do... Is this battery? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Okay, let's do... Sorry. Let's do the green one. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, you're good? Okay, so you're out of power pretty much.
Yeah.
So you're moving up here, we're moving over here. We're both on design now. So from here, how much power do we each have for the design phase? I picked the design phase at 3 power. Mm-hmm. There's also 3 cubes here. So I've got 6. 3 from here, 3 from here is 6. Mm-hmm. What I could do is spend a battery, which I will do, to give myself 7 power instead, so that I can do all 3 of these things. I'm going to gain a programming resource, and I'm up to 1. Flip that back over there. And then I move down to the next one. I will discard a card to get 2 cards. So I'm going to discard one of my cards, say this one, or no, this one. And I will draw 2 cards from the deck. Because this says X, discard X, and then draw X plus 1. So you can even discard 0 if you want to, and get 1. Right. Yeah. So basically, you could just draw a card if you want, and then this is a victory point. So I'm just going to gain a victory point. Okay. So I did all of mine at 7 power. Your design, you did not pick design. However, there are 3 cubes here for design. Mm-hmm. So you could do 1 if you wanted to, or you could spend a battery to push that up to 4 and do both.
Don't I have... Oh, I don't.
You did not pick the design phase, but these cubes will help you do the design phase.
I see. So it's 3. So I have 3 cubes.
You have 3 energy for the design phase. Oh, you're right. Good call. Plus 1. So you do have 4. You don't need to spend a battery.
Okay.
To bump up to 4. You do have that upgrade.
Yeah, I'll do 4.
All right. So you're going to get a program. So put your purple on 1. And then do you want to draw a single card or do you want to discard something to get 2 cards?
I'll do a single card, I think.
Just draw 1?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Huh. And now you can activate all your robots from left to right.
Oh.
So keeping in mind, you have 4 power, right? So you would only be able to do the top half anyway because you did not put an upgrade token here yet.
I could at any time, right?
You can at any time, but you don't have enough power to do it. You didn't.
Oh, that's right.
You have 4 power. To do this bottom half, you need 5 power.
We had 4 power. That's right, because of the cubes.
You have 3 plus 1 is 4.
That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
No, I could have spent this, right?
You could have to get 5 for the... I mean, if you want to retcon it and say that you did, so you can put an upgrade token here and activate this for 5 power, you can. Do you want to do that?
Well, I have one here, right?
You do. So do you want to retcon it? Typically you, at the beginning of the design phase,
I see.
that's when you spend your battery and say, for this phase, I've got 5 battery. Or 5 energy to use for everything. Do you just want to retcon it and say that you had 5 power?
No, I think I might need the power. That's the problem.
Okay. So you've got 4 energy then, or 4 power for this phase. So it means that you can only do the top half of the card. Plus, you didn't put an upgrade token on it yet either. So that would give you a card and a victory point. Do you understand?
Yes. Can I retcon it and just put a...
Yes, you can. All right, so that means you have to spend a battery to get up to 5.
Yes.
Okay. So you've put your upgrade token on the bottom half. You now have 5, and now the bottom half says 5 power gives you 2 cards and 2 victory points.
Okay.
Put your little pink star here, and you're going to get 2 cards.
Sorry.
And there you go.
I didn't realize that one would go to waste. And, like,
You're fine.
It's crazy.
Put that flat.
And is there a hand size limit?
No, there's no hand limit.
Wow. Okay.
So that's the design phase. And now we move down to fabricate.
Now here's a question. Let's say you had another card here and it required 3 power as well. Now, and you have like 4. Does that mean
you don't have to split it?
Skip?
You don't.
Can you skip a card?
There's 2 answers to that. You get power for this, power for this. You get 4 power, 4 power, 4 power, 4 power, 4 power. You don't split up that power down the line.
Oh, okay.
But yes, you can skip cards if you want to. If you don't want to do the card, you don't have to.
I see.
So you were asking 2 different questions there.
Okay, I think I got it. I think. We'll see.
All right. So now we're on to fabricate. We both picked fabricate. I had 4 power on mine, and there's 2 here. So I've got 6 power for my fabricate phase. Whereas you picked fabricate at 2, but your 2, each cube is worth 2 here. So this is 2, 4, plus your 2 here is 6. Oh. So you have 6 power as well for the fabricate phase.
Okay.
Now the question is, do you want to spend a battery to up it?
Oh, for the fabricate.
To give yourself an extra victory point?
Nah. I don't need that extra victory point.
I kind of want it, but I kind of want to get power too. So yeah. All right. I think I'm in the same boat as you. I think I'm not gonna. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, we each get 4. We could do 1 and 4, and then I get to activate these. But I think what I might do is I'm going to put my upgrade token on this before I do that. This is a 4 power requirement here. So 4 power, I have 6 power for this phase. I can only do 1 and 4. I'm going to gain a green circuit board. And I'm going to gain for my 4 power, I'll just gain a sensor. Although I don't know what I really need. Actually,
I get it.
I will gain a sensor, or where's my sensor? There it is. It's a little bit harder to get, I guess. So I gain that, and now I move over to this one. And I do have 6 power, so for 4, I can do 2. I get 2 of the purple. 1, 2. Okay. And I'm done with my fabricate.
I get it now because, like, I shouldn't have picked fabricate because I don't even have a card there.
It doesn't matter. But you can still do this.
Yeah, I know.
To get resources to help you upgrade or whatever in the future.
Yeah.
So you can still pick a green or a brown wheel. A green circuit board or a brown cog wheel.
Oh, I see.
Which one do you want?
I'll get the brown.
All right, so add it to your 1 spot.
Okay.
On the single side. The other side's plus 10.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That won't matter now, but it will later. And then for your 4, pick either a brown or a red.
I'll pick
the red sensor.
Yeah, I'll pick a red.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool. And that ends it because you have no other robots to activate. Now we move on to recycle. Did anyone pick recycle? I did not. You did not. There's no cubes here. Then that's it.
Is this to spend a battery to get a duct tape?
Correct.
Interesting.
So now we have finished round 1. So we move this over to the second round. These come off. And these cards, these question mark cards, go back into our hands. These energy cards go into a discard pile.
Okay.
And the next 2 cards come out. Face up.
All right.
There's a cube here, so I have to put a cube on it. And you've got 1 and 2 there. So you've got 2 that and 1 that.
Okay.
And whatever phases you pick, those will move over to that respective phase.
I see.
Okay? And the computer will also reveal this at the same time we reveal ours and put 2 cubes on whatever it is.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now we're going to look at our phases and decide what we're going to do. And, you know, well, now that I've got some resources, can I build more robots? Tempted. I like that one. That could be nice to have. Yeah, I think I'm going to do... I'm trying to math out how much I'm going to get.
Same.
So I think I'm good with... Well, actually, that's 3... So that would be... If I picked that, I would get 3 for that. And then... Well, it would have to be the... Actually, it'd have to be the other symbol.
What did you say about cards being resources that they can be spent?
You can discard... Well, if they're part of the pie wheel. If you see a pie wheel,
I see.
you can, instead of spending one of your, like, tokens, you can discard a card.
I see.
As what you need. So if I did that, that would give me 5. So maybe I do this over here, and then I got to pick one other one. I think I do... Oh, this hurts. So maybe I do that instead, but that's going to give me quite a bit for that phase. And then hopefully I have something. Yeah, I'll just have to deal with it. Okay. So I've picked my 2.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Although part of me is like, is that really a good idea for me to do?
So with the assemble, that's giving you 2 power for what?
To help you build the cards in your hand.
Oh, I see.
The cost on the top left, that +2 goes toward that when you go to build it.
I see.
Plus, that's plus whatever power you also have for it. So if you put assemble here, you're going to get 4 power +2
to help you build.
Plus whatever cubes, correct, to help you build.
I see. I see. Okay, I think. Okay.
You think. It's always a good sign.
I think I got it. Okay. I'm going to do... Okay. All right, I think I got it.
Keep in mind, I don't know what I'm doing either. So.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry. I know I'm taking a lot, but this is very technical.
Yes. Well, it is raising robots.
Okay, so...
For those of you that, while she's thinking, want to see like the round summary, some juicy tidbits to look at while we're waiting.
Darn. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, oh no. What happens if I pick like recycle and assemble? Does that mean that the assemble is going to go like around, or like how does that work?
I don't understand what you're asking.
Like the order of operations.
The order is always going to be
But if I pick recycle first.
It doesn't matter.
And then assemble?
It doesn't matter. It always goes in order. Think of it just left to right here.
Yeah.
This is the order. Always upgrade, then always assemble, then it goes left to right. And note the arrows. You start here. See the start?
Yeah.
You start here, move to upgrade, move to assemble, move to design, fabricate, upgrade, or recycle, and then back. So if you do pick recycle, it's going to be last.
Yeah. But then if I pick assemble, that's going to be last.
No.
Well, what happens? But if I picked a recycle and it's going to be last, what happens with this one if I picked assemble here?
Assemble again. It doesn't matter the order in which you pick.
In which I pick
It's always it's like Rule for the Galaxy.
Okay.
The Phases will always go in order from left to right.
Okay. Sorry.
Look at
I'm
this.
being dense.
Stop. Do you see this?
Yes.
Left to right, like a book. This is the order. You see it?
I saw
You
it.
sure?
I'm good.
You're sure?
I think so.
All right. You think so? Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm just trying to choose. All right. Let's do this then.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
It's okay. It's our first time playing.
Okay.
I will scoff at you later like an elitist.
I know. Okay, and then I shall do. What's the next one to do then? Once I do that. Okay. Oh, but then. Oh no.
I think you're thinking too much.
I sure am. I really am.
Do what I do and just pick something.
I am. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pick something right
Oh my
now.
God. This is what I deal with every time. Okay. There is a solo mode. I should just point that out.
I just got it. I was thinking this.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, all right. So now we're going to reveal. No takesy backsies. Reveal. Reveal. And then the computer reveals this. Recycle.
Okay.
So
That means that my recycle cubes get added onto
Yep,
that?
onto that.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
And then this goes to the upgrade phase. Your goes to the assemble phase.
Okay.
All right. So now we're going to do this in order. So start upgrade. Did you?
There's no.
You have. There is. You didn't pick it, but there is a cube here. You have. You could do this if you spend 4 resources. You could upgrade something if you so choose. I have 4 for that. Plus the 1 is 5. So I have 5 energy to spend for the upgrade phase. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 resources. I'm going to spend 2 resources, maybe this one, and yeah, I'll just do that. And 5 energy to get 1 upgrade somewhere. So I think I'm going to, I did upgrade. So maybe do I fabricate and help me do this? Do I, maybe I need more resources. That's a battery actually. Plus 1 toward the design phase. That might help me out later. Although this battery is kind of nice. The fact that I can get a battery to help me out for later. This is a card and a battery, but I have to get 4 power during this phase to do it. I want a blue token though if I can to put here. All right, so I'm gonna take this one and upgrade this. So in the future, when I take the design phase, I get a purple and a battery resource. Okay, so I did my upgrade, just the one. And now, do you want to upgrade?
I have a question.
Yes.
Let's say if I did take the upgrade, got rid of all my resources, and I upgraded one of these, does that mean that I can take this into effect immediately?
It's immediate, yes.
It is? Oh.
But you only get that one. It's a one-off effect.
It is a one-off effect, huh?
Mm-hmm. But this is not a resource for the pie wheel.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The pie wheel resources are card sensors.
Cards.
Yes, cards. You could spend a card.
Oh, I can do that. I think I might do that actually.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Okay, I like this one. I like this one too. Oh, I like them all. All right.
Although doing that seems silly because no one is designing this turn. So do I really? Should I pick that one or do I do a different one? Maybe. Which one is going to activate this turn? Maybe recycle? Maybe I know recycle is going to activate. There's
real quick question. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'll take.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of what I would. For fabricate, it's +1. It's a battery. Fabricate is not going to activate for me this round. So taking this or this seems kind of silly to me. So maybe I do. Oh gosh. Recycle. This would be helpful immediately because I could get extra battery from that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this pink one instead for the recycle.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes more sense. Go ahead.
Here's a question.
Uh-huh.
If let's say just to be clear about rules and stuff. Let's say if I had 100 power, right? Could I do like 5, 10, 15,
No.
20?
You pick one and activate it once.
I see. But for this one, you can do like 7, 7, 7.
No.
Oh.
No. That's just that you do each row once.
Okay.
If you had 7 or more power, you do each one once.
Okay. But for this or if you had 100,
you split.
7, 7,
yes,
7, 7.
yes,
Okay.
yes. You split up power
Sorry.
during assemble and upgrade.
That's okay. Okay. So with this one, you can never go you can never take both the bottom and the top.
No, you pick one.
You just pick one. Okay. Sorry. All right. I think I'm going to do an upgrade as well. And I have 1 power.
So that means you have to spend 4 resources.
Yes.
To upgrade something. So that means a combination of 4 of these.
Yeah.
Minus the battery
cards.
or cards. Or cards.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll spend 2 of my lovely cards.
2 cards? You didn't want to give them up.
I don't.
And then it means 2 resources then, right?
Yes. I'll spend these 2.
So just put them off to the side then. Okay.
I'll see you soon.
But now you can upgrade. You can remove an upgrade token.
Yes, I'm going to remove this pink one here.
Copycat.
Oh, did you do
That's
that?
the one I
I
changed.
didn't even see that. I'm
No,
sorry.
I don't care. It's fine. Okay, so you did that. Now we move on to the assemble phase, right?
Okay.
Now who assembled this turn? We both did.
Okay.
You assembled at 4 power, plus the 1 is 5. I assembled at 3 power, plus the 1 is 4. So as a reminder to myself, I have 4 power now to spend for the assemble. However, I have a +2 and a +2, so I get 6 and you get what, 7?
Oh, +2, yeah, 7.
So you've got +2.
For 7.
4 is 6, plus 1 is 7.
Oh, I mathed that so wrong.
You're still good. Again, you can split this, but you can split up things, right?
But how? With the assembling? Also, you can build more
You
than
can
one?
build multiple cards, assuming you've got enough power and resources to do it. So if I look at I got to figure out now, what am I going to put down? I want to put down maybe this one. That's 7 power though. That's 3 cogs that I don't have. I don't have that clearly. I have duct tape. I could do the duct tape and start doing that.
I spent a gear and 5 power just to build that for the record.
Okay. That is really expensive, that card there. It's a lot of power needed.
Put my pink there.
Okay, so I could just spend my duct tape as cogs, but I really don't want to do that. Oh, this hurts. Okay, this is probably going to be the E. All right, I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to assemble this at, it's going to be 6 power. I've got exactly 6 power, so I've got enough to do this card, but I also have to pay 2 green to do it. I've got 1 green, and I've got 1 duct tape. So that's going to take the place of that. However, because I'm putting that here, I have to spend a wild resource of something. So I'm going to, I think, discard a card. Probably this one, because it's not jiving with my, I'm just going to discard this one.
Oh, so what was that from? Discarding a card?
From my hand. I have to spend a wild resource.
Oh.
Again, wilds can be resources
right.
or a card.
That's right.
So I'm just going to discard a card for that.
Okay.
And now that's here.
I spent 5 power and 1 gear to build this, and I chose to put my pink thing that was up there on here.
Okay, sounds good.
Right? Okay.
Now you spent 5 power, yes?
Yeah, I still have 2
you
left
still
over.
have 2 if you wanted to use that 2 to buy some other card.
I can buy a card?
I mean, build it.
No,
build
I
it.
don't have anything.
Okay, so we'll just do that. All right, and I'm done with my assemble. I spent all 6 of my power to do that. Now we move on to design. Did anyone design?
No.
No one designed. There's no cubes, so we move on. Fabricate. Did anyone fabricate? There's no fabricate. No. So we move on to recycle. Okay, so in the recycle phase, how much? You did at 4.
Yeah.
Plus 4 is 8.
8.
So you have 8. So you've actually used more than you needed, but it's still fine. You get to do all 3 things.
Yeah.
I got 4, and that's it, because I did not recycle. I only have the 4 cubes here. I didn't pick the phase, but there's 4.
But, yeah.
There's 4 here for me to use here.
I see. So I gave you those 4.
You did.
I see.
So I'm going to take a free recycle phase with 4 power because there's 4 cubes there. I didn't pick the phase, but I get to piggyback off of that.
I see. Okay. Yep.
So for example, there's a 1, 4, and 7. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do the 1 and 4 because I didn't have 7 power, but I have 1 and 4. Mm-hmm. I gain 2 battery plus 1 because of the upgrade token being gone. Mm-hmm. And the 4 is spend power to gain a duct tape. So I'm going to do that. Or spend a battery to gain a duct tape. So I did that. Mm-hmm. Now I move on over here. I've got, again, 4 power. And I can do the top one. I can't do the bottom one because I don't have the upgrade token on. It's a blue one. But I can do the top one, which is just gain a battery, which is I'm up to 5. Mm-hmm. So I'm done with my recycle phase. Yep. You have 4 plus 4 is 8.
Yep.
So you can do all 3 of these things. So you gain 3 battery.
1, 2, 3.
You can optionally spend a battery to gain a duct tape if you want.
Yes.
And you gain a victory point. So your pink star goes up by 1. And now you activate this robot. You don't have an upgrade token on it.
The first one. I want to spend a battery to get 2 gears.
Okay.
That and then there.
You got it.
And that's it, right?
Yep. And that's the end of the recycle and the end of the round. We're on round 3.
Okay.
So these clear off. This is the second to last card for the computer.
Okay.
So this is going to get shuffled now. And we're going to put these face down and then reveal these 2. So he's not going to do those the next 2 rounds. We're going to put a cube there and 2 cubes there. And these go away. Mm-hmm. That goes back to my hand. 2 more come up.
Yep.
1, 2. You get 1 cube there.
Yep.
And I have a 1 energy with a double times 2 cube for whatever, assuming cubes land there.
I see.
So I think we're ready to move on. So now we have to pick for our 2 energy cards. What phases do we want to do? Keeping in mind, the computer will definitely not pick recycle or upgrade for the next 2 turns. This card is not recycle or upgrade.
Okay.
It's going to be one of the other 3, but we don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. And whatever he picks, that cube will go on to that appropriate phase.
Okay.
The question is, what do I want to do? I got a lot of battery, but do I really need it? I feel like I'm not getting anywhere.
I know, like it's weird.
Like I feel like I'm starved for resources right now, but I should probably then do this one. And I don't know if that's really smart, but I guess I'll do that. Okay.
Okay. I think I'm getting a plan. Hold
you
on.
getting a plan?
Getting a plan. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Are you listening to your cards?
I'm trying to see what they're telling me.
Oh, jeez. Is this like that whole chess thing where the one guy was receiving tips?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay.
The chess scandal.
Oh, no.
It's not a seashell. You're not going to hear anything.
Can we pick like the same ones over and over and
Yes.
over if we want?
Yeah, you can pick the same, unlike like Race for the Galaxy, or like, more like Terraforming Mars, Ares Expedition, you can't pick the same thing twice in a row.
Yeah.
In this game, you can. You can do the same things, the same phases over and over and over.
I want a duplicate.
No.
Aw.
All right, so you're good.
I guess.
So go ahead and reveal. Fabricate and design.
Design and
Fabricate. Oh, wow, there you go. The computer, assemble.
Okay.
All right, so assemble goes there. Fabricate there. This is design. Okay. So it's going to be it's going to be short
Round.
probably.
Yeah.
No one upgraded, right? So we're skipping that. We are now on the assemble phase. No one did it. No one upgraded, and there's no cubes here. So now we're designing or assembling. So you have a +2 energy to that, and plus the 1 is 3. So you have 3 energy. I have +2 for my upgrade. +1 is 3. Can I like build anything for 3 energy? And I mean, I could. I just don't know where I'd put it or how I'd spend the resources for it. I don't think I can. I don't have enough duct tape. I may have to skip the design phase or the assemble phase. Yeah, I just don't have the resources, so I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, so we're going to skip the assemble phase and move on to design. Okay, and in the design phase, I have 1, and then this is double for me. So I have 3 design. And I think I'm going to spend a battery to up that to 4 energy for that phase. So I have 1 from this card, and then 2 from this because of this ×2 modifier per cube here. And then I'm going to use a battery, which I did, to bring this to 4. This gives me 1 of the purple, and I'm just going to draw a single card. I'm not going to discard anything. And I'm done with that. I did my 1 and my 4. I have no robots here to activate. You have 3 energy, +1 is 4, +1 is 5. So you have 5 to spend. The question is, do you want to bump that up to 7, or are you just going to take the first?
I'll leave it.
Okay, so you're going to do the first 2.
Yeah.
So you get a purple for your 1 power.
Okay.
And do you want a single card, or do you want to discard something and get more cards?
I'll get a single card.
You're going to get a single card.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
And I think that concludes design. Oh, no, you get the robot.
Oh, yeah.
So you had, 4 power? Or was it 5?
I think I had 5.
So
it was 3, 4, 5.
5. So you can do the bottom one if you want. Do 2
Yes.
cards and 2 victory points.
Yes, please. 1, 2. Thank you, sir.
All right, now we move down.
Okay.
We're into fabricate. Okay, so I did fabricate at 3, +1 is 4. So I have 4 of that. And I'm just going to put that there as a reminder. You have 3 plus the 1 is 4. So we each have 4 for this phase. I'm going to take a cogwheel for the 1. And for that one, I'm going to take another cogwheel, and that pushes me up to 2. And then I'm going to do these. Actually, you know what? I'm going to retcon that. And, oh no, I can't because I don't have a green upgrade token. I'll keep it at 4. For this one, I can do my upgrade. I get 2 purple. 1, 2. And then for this one, for 5 energy, oh no, I do have to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna retcon it and say that I spent that energy so I can get 5. And then with this top one, it's 5. I get a duct tape, which I think is worth it. A wild resource is great. So I'm done with that. And then you had, 4 as well?
Yes.
So you get, do you want a green or a brown token?
I will get a green.
All right.
Or a brown, I'm sorry.
All right, so move your brown up by 1.
Yep.
And then this one is a brown or a red. Brown cog or a red sensor.
I'll get a red sensor.
Okay.
For 1.
And again, you had 4.
Yeah.
Now, you move here. What is that? 2 energy to give you...
A battery and a star.
Because you upgraded that card. So you get a victory point and you get a battery.
Okay. And I can't do it again. Right?
No. What you pick one of those rows, and then you move on to the next card.
I'll play this by myself.
Wow. You wouldn't even need... Okay, you wouldn't even know what to do, okay? Without me here, you'd be lost.
That's true. I'll just give myself resources for no reason.
10 for me, 10 for me, 10 for me.
One for
you,
AI.
10 for me. All right, so that's it for fabricate.
Okay.
And now we move down to recycle.
No recycles?
No one recycled, so that is the end of the round. We're on round 4. These come off. These go away. These come back to us. So dealt those.
We need to put cards. So, oh yeah.
Yeah, we have to pick which ones we want. Well, considering I've got a lot of those now, so maybe I do more of that. That would be nice. What's the upgrade for that? More battery. A lot of batteries. That's what I said. I feel like I need to get more, I feel like I need to get, so maybe that, although I have to accept though that the computer was going to either pick design or fabricate. So those are the two things one of the two things he's going to pick. We just don't know which one.
Yeah.
So maybe I am safer doing, maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, they're the same card, so it doesn't matter which one I assign them to. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. Okay.
Okay. I think...
Oh, you get 2 of those.
Yeah. So that's total of 5 here? 5 power?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus whatever happens to get added by whoever else.
I see.
None for me because these are ×2 cards for both.
Okay.
The computer may add 2 to whatever you pick, but again, it's going to pick either this or this.
Yeah.
2 is either going to go here or here.
Okay.
You good?
I guess.
All right, flip it.
Wow.
All right, design. And then assemble. All right, well, that helps me out a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I have a ×2 on that.
Oh, man.
Okay, so, all right, let's go ahead and do one at a time. Upgrade.
Wow, no cubes on there.
No cubes on upgrade, so that ×2 is wasted. I've got 2 power for the upgrade.
Same.
You've got 1
power,
power for the upgrade. So the question is, do I spend over here? I could spend a battery to bump that up to 3, so I only spend 3 resources. Is that worth it? We know the design phase is coming up. So,
assemble and design, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I do upgrade, but maybe I spend so I'm gonna use my battery to 2 from 3 to 2 and give myself 1 more power from 2 to 3 for this, or for energy for this phase. So I have 3 energy and I'm gonna spend 3 resources. So I'm gonna go a purple, and I guess purple. That's fine. So 3 purple to then upgrade something. So what do I upgrade? I prefer a blue or a green so that I can add it down here and get more battery later. So maybe I take this one off, help me design later. This one is going to give me battery, but that's a blue, which would go here. Green would go here. You know what? Let's do the green one. And I'm going to put it on this card because it just makes sense. I'm going to upgrade that immediately. Okay. So I upgraded. Do you want to upgrade with your...
I do.
So how did you end up getting... So you have 1?
I only got 1.
So that means you have to spend 4 resources.
Which is fine.
Okay, just letting you know.
Yep. I'm going to spend these 4. A 1, a 2, a 3. Oh crap! All right.
You know what? I might get rid of a card instead.
So
I'm gonna get rid of a card instead of. Actually, go ahead. What's your question?
So you need these. These.
So that
symbols.
sensor is you need to have 15 cent to
Of
get an A.
these.
You need 15 sensors.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I just want to reiterate what this is. This is the number of assembled robots that require the depicted amount of energy in any column of its assembly cost. Oh, in any column. So 3, 6, 7, 5. Okay, so that works. Okay. All right, so I would want to get rid of this one because, oh no, that's 3, 2. So any of these work for me, but I want to keep. I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna bring that back and spend this instead as my wild, because I don't want that card.
Darn, these are chained so well together, but these are. You know what?
Or you know what?
Darn.
I'm changing my mind.
I know, right?
I kind of want it now. Yeah, all right, fine. I'll spend it. I'll keep the card.
I'm gonna spend a purple and 3 cards.
Okay.
To upgrade.
All right.
And I'm going to upgrade something.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, I don't know what to upgrade. Okay, let's see. You know what? Let's do this one.
All right. What's that one? Where was that at?
Get an additional
Oh, look at that. Yeah, if you
thingy.
okay, a card and a battery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're done with upgrading, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna move on to assembly. Mm-hmm. Assemble, I've got 2. Plus 2 here is 4. Plus 2 here is 6. Mm-hmm. So I have 6 power for that. You have
7.
3,
4, 5,
5,
6,
6, 7. Yes, so you have 7. So I have 6. So maybe I get this out. No. I kind of want to get.
I'll wait for you.
No, you're fine. I don't have any. I mean, this is bad. I don't have any greens. So maybe if I can do both of these, that would be cool. But I need a lot of duct tape for that. So maybe I may choose one of these cards instead of both. And then take the higher power cost. So which one would I want? I think I want this. Yeah. So I think that's smarter because it's going to activate. So I'm going to spend... I'm going to have to spend an extra battery here to make that 7 power. And then I have to spend 3 cogs. So I need to spend 3. 1, 2, and then a duct tape for 3. So I've spent 3 cogs. I've built this card. Mm-hmm. And that was all my power. I don't have any power left. Mm-hmm. And I've assembled.
I am going to build this thing here, which costs 7 power exactly.
Okay.
And 1 cog.
Okay.
And I need to spend a resource, and I'm going to spend a sensor.
Okay.
Okay.
You can discard a card as well. It's any... You can spend... It's a pie wheel, so you can spend anything that you want.
Yeah, that's okay. And I'm going to use my green upgrade to put that.
Mm.
And because I had 7 power, right? I can do this
No,
one.
no, we're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
We're not in that phase.
Sorry.
We're in assemble. We're assembling still. We're not in design yet.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're still assembling. Are we done assembling?
Yes.
Okay. Now we move over to design.
I see.
That's where we calculate. You did not design. I did not design, but there's 2 here. Yeah. So there's 2 power available for this.
Oh, I see.
So I can't. I can only do the top. Well, actually, no, I have a +1.
Yeah, same.
And you have 3 technically. Mm-hmm. So how bad do I want to draw another card? Do I want to spend my last battery to draw another card? Mm-hmm. Maybe not a good idea. I think I just leave it the way it is. So 3 power. I'll just do the top one. It's a free purple. Mm-hmm. And moving on to this, I don't have a yellow upgrade token on it, so I can only do the top part, which is for 1 power. Do another purple. Okay, and that's it.
I have 3 power.
Yes, 1 from here and 2 from here.
Yep.
Okay.
I am going to spend a battery so that I can move it up to 4.
Okay, do you want to draw a card or you want to discard?
I'm going to draw a card.
For free?
Yes.
Yep, okay.
And for this one, the one in the circle, I can draw another card.
Yeah, and a battery.
And get that battery in return.
That upgrade, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you do your robots.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 power, which means that you can do...
I can only do this one.
You can do the top half of this card.
Okay.
And you can do either half of the other card. The top half only requires 3 power.
Yeah.
So you can do a card and a victory point.
That's fine. Card and a victory point.
Okay.
And 2
then
wilds.
Do you want to... The bottom half is 2 duct tape.
Yeah, 2 duct tape. 1, 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're done designing.
Yes.
So now we move to fabricate. Did anyone fabricate?
No.
No, and there's no cubes.
Like
Did anyone recycle?
No, sadly.
No one recycled. End of the round. That was the end of round 4.
Now here's a question. If there was a +1 here, right?
Yeah.
Even though nobody fabricated...
It has to be active. In order to get that +1, there has to be an existing power for someone to use. Because we skipped the phase entirely, you did not get to use it. You would not have gotten to use it.
I see.
You don't see because you're still thinking.
No, I think I see, because the cubes are messing me up. But we both picked upgrade, but even though there were no cubes on there, we were still able to upgrade because of our...
Well, yeah, because we picked that phase.
Okay.
Yeah, but if there's no cubes here, fabricate. No one picked fabricate and no cubes are there, so we skip it entirely.
Yeah.
Even if you had upgrade tokens available, they would not activate because that phase is skipped.
But I see. But there's no cubes on upgrade, but we did pick it. Okay.
Correct. We picked upgrade. Even though there's no cubes on upgrade, we picked it. We have 2 energy and you had 1. Okay. So this is like mid-game. You will shuffle your deck of energy cards because they're an unleft anyway. Yes. So go ahead and shuffle them up. And then 2 go out. You really don't need to do all that. You don't need to riffle shuffle 8 whole cards, okay?
All right.
Let's keep the video moving.
Okay. And then these get shuffled or no?
Yes, they do, because that's the last ones there. Also, as a special thing for mid-game.
Okay. We pick 2 pink cards.
Not yet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This here is draw 3 pink cards and pick 1.
Pick 1, that's right.
2, 3. This is mid-game, so you're going to pick one of these 3.
Okay.
And again, you can have a maximum of 3 cards, but the only way to get those extra cards is to do an inspiration. Unless another robot tells you to draw more of these. So I'll have to pick one of these now as my second one. How many just resources you have? That's not bad, actually. How many robots you have? I don't know if I'm going to make it. How many victory points I have? That could be... I'm doing really bad in that department. Whereas you're getting a lot of victory points and I'm not. So this one is probably not ideal for me. I would say probably that
Is
one.
it like the most that a person has?
It's just you have to meet the tier.
I see.
To meet D, you have to get that many. C is this many. B is that many, and so on. So it's either going to be, I guess, number of robots built, which I'm 2 away. I could possibly do that, but that's only 2. Or do I do this one, and it's still 2? Yeah, I think I have a better chance of doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that and discard the other 2 cards that I didn't pick. All right. Did you pick one that you liked?
No.
No?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know. I don't like any of them.
Well, while you're doing that, I will try and figure out what mess I'm going to make out of this next round. I probably definitely want to do this and gosh, I do need more. I feel like I'm falling behind, victory point wise. I feel like I'm not doing very well, but I don't know if it's just me or what? I have 3 of those, so I could do that.
It's weird. It's like this and this is confusing me. Like
What?
they're 2 separate currencies,
Yes,
right?
this gives you a boost to this as needed.
Okay, as needed.
Part of me wants to keep doing that, but at the same time, cuidado.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna do this one. Oh, but I don't wanna though. Yeah, I'll do it, whatever. Here you go.
Yes. Those go away. Okay, you're good?
No.
All right, good. So go ahead and pick
2.
your
Wait.
2 phases.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
The question is, do I have resources for these 2 cards that I have? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So that's out. So maybe... I mean, I've got duct tape, but I feel like that would help me out a little bit because I'm running low on battery. But this, I like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I am good to go.
Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking. Okay.
For solo mode, in case you're curious, you're gonna draw 2 cards.
Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
I know you're just trying to kill time. I feel so bad.
I'm just showing the setup for solo play, at least the AI array is slightly different there, in case you're curious how that looks. You good?
No.
In that case, let's show another riveting part of the rulebook.
Sorry. I feel so bad.
Look at the illustrations on page... Oh, God. I'm dying over here.
Alright, okay.
Oh, my God.
I think I'm okay.
Pick something.
Alright, I'm picking. This is the worst, I know.
This is the endgame scoring chart, in case you want to know what the scores could be for solo and singles.
Like, I wish I knew what you were doing.
I'm showing just parts of the rulebook.
Alright. No, I mean, like, the face.
Oh. All right.
That's funny. Okay.
You good?
No, but go ahead.
All right.
I'm good.
Reveal?
Oh.
We should be in round 5.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. So, fabricate, and then the computer picked assemble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I got 3 cubes. Oh, no cubes.
No cubes.
On recycle.
Mm-hmm. So we start at start.
Mm-hmm.
We move up to upgrade. Did anyone upgrade?
Yes.
Okay, we both upgraded. 2 power.
Oh,
No cubes for you, though, so no double.
that hurts.
I have 3 for the upgrade phase.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 3 resources to upgrade something. So I think I'm going to go... I'm not really using these. 1, 2, and then that comes off. So I'm going to spend 3 resources to upgrade something. What am I going to upgrade? I think I'm going to take this blue. No, that blue one will help me with fabricate, but I want to put a yellow one here to help me get victory points for the design phase, which is not a phase this round anyway. Fabricate is going to be a thing, so I really should pick a fabricate thing. This one will just give me battery every time I go there. And this is going to be a green or a red sensor, which could, yeah. I think I'm going to take, no. There is, you recycled, but okay. I'm going to miss my entire recycle phase. Crap. All right. I want to upgrade. It doesn't matter which one I pick. Do I want battery or do I want... All right, I'm going to take the blue one. I'm going to put it down here on this card and upgrade it. Mm-hmm. I think that's going to be the smart thing to do. Okay. So that was my upgrade. Your upgrade, you've got 2 energy
Yes.
Plus 0. So do you want to
Just
use
two.
do you either want to spend 4 resources?
I'm gonna spend 4 cards.
Okay, 4 cards. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Oh god. 1, 2. Oh no, that hurts my heart.
She takes forever, but she's gonna win.
No, I'm really not.
Well, look, you've got more victory points than I do at the moment.
It don't matter because
You're-
the
you've
cards count as victory
We've got
points
we've got
too.
the same amount of robots, but
rough.
you've got a lot more victory points than I do.
Oh man,
I'm concerned, incredibly concerned.
Nah, here you go. Goodbye.
You're gonna
my
get rid of
loves.
4 cards.
Goodbye, my loves. Yeah, it's fine.
All right. And you're gonna upgrade something.
I'm not building fast enough, so I might as well.
Now you could do that twice if you want to, because you only spent 1 energy. So you could upgrade again if you wanted to.
1, 2, 3, 4. Done.
Okay.
I'll upgrade twice.
All right. Upgrade twice.
Okay. All right. I'm going to upgrade this thing here,
Okay.
and fabricate is coming up, right? I'm gonna upgrade that there.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm gonna actually put it on
The orange one down there.
here. Yeah, that, and then the green one.
The only thing that you could put it on is maybe one of your 2 cards,
Yeah.
your pink cards, if you want extra credit.
What does that extra credit
That
mean?
bumps you to the next letter grade, even if you didn't make it there.
To the next one. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you got a C, you get a B.
So
and get
like
the
an
points
extra
for the
2 point.
B.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll save it for now.
Okay. So that was the upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Now we move to boop. Assemble. Assemble. None of us assemble, but there is 1 power here. But plus 2 is 3. So we each have 3 power to spend for the assemble phase, assuming that we want to build anything.
I'm good.
I don't think I could if I wanted to be honest with you. Yeah, I can't. I don't have enough resources. So moving on from assemble, design.
Mm-hmm.
No one designed, and there's no cubes.
No.
So we move to fabricate.
Mm-hmm.
Fabricate, I've got 4 plus 2 is 6. And I think I'm going to use my last battery to push myself up to 7 so that I can get that victory point that I need.
Mm-hmm.
So from here, I'm going to get one of these resources. I'm going to take a cog for that. And then this one, I'm going to take, I can take a cog or a sensor. And then in the little area, a green or a red. I'm going to take a red. I think I'm going to take, which one do I want? At this point, the orange would, oh, that's even hard. Oh, boy. So I'm going to take I feel like I should take the green because it's easier. Unless I just try and draw more cards. Oh, this is rough. I feel like I need to get this one out for victory points. All right, I should do it. So I'm going to do a green for that one, and for this one, I'll take another cog.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm up there. Okay. And I get a victory point because I gave myself that extra power boost with the battery. Mm-hmm. So I have 7. From here, I'm going to take 2 purple. That's 4 energy for just 2 purple. So here. And then over here, I get 2 wild resources of anything. I can take I can take a duct tape or just 2 wild, or two of anything. So I think I'm gonna take 2 green. Do something like that. Mm-hmm. And that's it for my fabricate. You have, you didn't pick fabricate, but there's 2 here.
Yep.
And do you want to bump it up from that, or do you just want to do this one and this? Like, what do you want to do with your?
I think
You've got 2 power right now.
Yeah, I think I might actually just bump it up. So
To 4?
2. Yeah, to 4.
Okay.
I want that resource.
Okay, so you're going to take the first one, and you want a green or a brown.
Let's get a get a green.
Green? All right. And you get a free battery.
Yep.
And now you're on to 4.
Yep.
Do you want a brown or a red?
Let's get a red.
Okay. And you don't have enough for 7.
Nope.
So we move over here. The bottom one is 2 power because you've unlocked it.
1.
Victory point and a battery.
1 and 1. I almost give myself 2 batteries. But
Well, that's not terrible.
yeah, not too bad.
Okay. So we're both done with fabricating. We move on to recycling, which I cannot do because I didn't pick it and there are no green, but you did pick green.
Yes.
You have 3 energy to spend for your recycle phase.
I'm moving it up to 4.
Okay, so you spend a battery to go up to 4.
Yep.
You can do, so you get 3 battery.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
The 4 lets you turn a battery into
A wild.
a duct tape
Yep.
and now take a resource of your choosing.
Including a wild.
Not a duct tape. It's the pie wheel. Any pie resource. A
Okay.
card or any of those other 4.
Let's do. Let's do. Let's do a purple. Purple seems like it's kind of
Okay.
hard to get.
All right. And where are we at? We're here. Now you move on to your robot. You have what? How much power? You have at least 3, right?
Yeah.
So you can use a battery to get a victory point and 2 cogs.
Yep. Victory point and 2 cogs. 1, 2.
And there you go. And we are both done with recycle.
Sure.
Round 6. These go away.
All right. I'm starting to get the hang of it.
The flow, yeah.
Kind of. Okay.
All right. New cards come up. 1, 2.
And we pick our phases.
Yeah, we pick our phases.
And the round tracker goes up.
I already did. We're on
No.
round 6.
Just kidding.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I probably want to do. That could be useful. I think I want this one for sure. Because of that. Yeah. Okay, so I need to spend, wow, that's crazy. Well, let me get the power cubes out. 2 and 1, and wow, there's a lot of power cubes being thrown around here.
Yeah, there.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm confident that that might be a little, it could be overkill, but I could, all right. Oof. That's gonna like be every resource that I have probably, but it doesn't matter because they're gonna be the same, except the computer is either gonna pick fabricate or design this round. So either way, it's good for me. So I think we'll do that and and probably want to do that. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay, so I think I'm good.
Oh, man. Okay. I am spreading myself out, I think, a little bit too much, but that's okay.
You're doing good.
Nah. I might just do this one. And I'll do... How much is this?
I want to math this out, but at the same time, I just don't want to bother with it.
I know, like, I do too. All right, I'll do this. Unless... Ooh. You know what? I'll do that instead. Okay. All right, I'm good.
You good? All right, let's reveal.
Oh.
Ooh. We are really spreading. This one is fabricate.
Wow.
All right, so these go to assemble. That goes to fabricate. This goes to design, and that goes to upgrade. My gosh. Supercharged round here. Okay,
Yes.
so let's start with upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to upgrade anything? With you've got 4 plus 2, 6.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do this twice. You could do this once, or 5 and 1. Like you can pick how you want to do that.
Oh, wow. So I have 6?
You have 6 because you have, again, 4 from the card plus the 2 here is 6.
Oh, jeez.
So you could do 3 and 3. You could do 5 and 1. Whatever you think,
Interesting. I see.
Or you could just do one of them.
I could bump it up. I could bump it up to 7 and then just do 1 resource, right?
Yes.
Huh.
You could bump your 6 up to a 7 and just pay 1 resource to upgrade.
Yeah. You know what? We're coming up on assembly, huh?
We are.
Okay. Here's what I'll do.
That can go away.
Oh.
I'm not going to upgrade anything.
Actually, yeah. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to bump it up to that to just do 1.
Okay. So that means you get 1 upgrade, assuming you spend a resource. What resource do you want to spend?
Wait, how much did I have on this again?
6.
I had 6.
You used 1 battery, right?
Yeah.
Now you're at 7.
Now I'm at 7. Okay, so I'm going to take away this green one.
Okay.
And I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade this here to get a 1 off.
And inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question now is, do you want 3 pink cards and choose 1? Do you want 2 of any resource? Or do you want 4 battery? Now, the 2 of any resource is the pie wheel, so it cannot be duct tape.
Yeah. I'm going to get 2 of any resource.
Okay.
And I'm going to get 2 purples.
All right, so give yourself 2 purples.
1, 2 purples. Okay.
All right. That's upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to assemble. Assemble, I have 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 2 is 7. So I have 7 power for that.
Mm-hmm.
5 and 2. I could do 6 and 1. Okay, so if I did... Oh, this is going to be the rough part because I don't know. I feel like I need to get this out sooner rather than later. So this is going to cost me... I'm going to spend... Can I spend... Do I have enough to do both? If I did 1 and 6, that's 3 cogs. I'd have to spend a duct tape. I have 2 and then 3. I could spend that and 1 energy to get that. But I have to spend 2 resources of anything. So I could spend the sensor. Yeah, so, okay. So I'm in my head, let's just think this out. I'm going to do the 1. And so for 1 power, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I have to spend 2 resources. So that would be 1 and 2.
You had 1 power. Nice.
Well, I have more than that. For assemble, I have 7 power. I'm spending 1 right now for that.
I see.
I spent the 2 resources on top of that. And then I've got 6 power left, which I will spend. I've got 6 power on the top of this. It's 3 cogs. 1, 2, 3. Then I have to spend 1 resource, the duct tape.
Wow, so that was like perfect.
Yeah, I'm now completely out of resources and cards and everything. But I got 2 cards out there to put down.
That was epic.
Well, I feel I don't have any more resources.
I forfeit.
No.
That was really good.
So for your assemble, you've got nothing here, but you do have 2.
Yes.
So you have 2 plus 2 is 4.
Which I'm going to bump up with 5 to 5.
Okay, so you got 5 energy. Okay.
And I'm going to spend 3 of these purples.
So 5 energy and 3 purples.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
And then 1 because you were...
And then 1 resource, which is the red. So I also spent all my energy. Oh, actually, you know what?
You didn't spend your duct tape.
Yeah, I did. It's right here.
Oh, for what?
For the 3, because I only had...
Oh, you only had 2 purple?
Did I? It was right here.
Well, yeah, that's 3.
Oh.
So I don't know why you spent your duct tape then.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. Because I was going 1, 2, and then I didn't... it looked like I didn't have enough.
Yeah, you have 1 left. This isn't 0. This is 1.
That's right. Okay.
So did you spend the resource, though, for that spot?
I did.
Okay.
This was here.
Okay,
and
cool.
I moved it
Okay,
back.
cool.
And then I want to put a pink thing here.
All right, makes sense to me. Speaking of which, do I want to I can't. I have a pink token, but I can't put it anywhere because of course. Okay, so that was the assemble. You move on to design. And for the design phase, I did not pick it. You picked it.
Yes.
You have 4 plus 1 is 5.
Plus 1 is 6.
Plus 1 is 6. Plus that. I have 1 plus 1 is 2. So I guess I'll just do, I get a purple resource. And then I move over here and I have to do the top half. I get another purple resource and that's it. For you have 4, right?
I have 6.
A 6. Do you want to bump that up or do you want to keep?
I think I'm okay with victory points. I think power is like really important.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep it.
So you do the 1 and 4. So the 1 is purple.
Okay.
4 is discard cards to gain more.
I have none.
So you just want to draw a card.
Draw
okay.
2 cards.
Oh, because of that upgrade. And you get a battery.
And a battery.
And then your robot, this one, is 2 cards and 2 victory points.
Yes.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That is like the best card.
1, and then I get a 10, and it goes here.
Yeah, and you can just, there you go. And that will come back on later.
Yeah.
And then this one is 2 duct tape.
Yes. 1, 2.
You got it. All right, moving down to fabricate. I have 4 plus 3 is 7 for fabricate, which is all I need. I don't need any more than 7, so I'm good. That gives me a green or brown. I don't have any cards, so I'm going to give myself, I guess, a brown resource, and then this brown or red, I'm going to give myself a red resource. And then in this upgrade, I'm going to give myself a green resource because I don't know which ones I'll need yet. And then I get a victory point. And then moving over to this one, I get 2 purple for the upgrade half. This one gives me 2 resources of my choice. Again, I don't know. I don't have any cards. I could draw a card. I could just draw a card. I think I'll do that. And then based on what that is, maybe take the other resource that it may need. So how about another, in this case, a green. I'll take another green. Okay. And then this one is for 6 energy, but I didn't upgrade it, so it's a top half. A victory point and a green. So I get a victory point and a green. Okay, so that's everything for me. Your fabricate, you didn't pick it, but there are 3 power here to use. So you could get this, the 1, unless you bump it up to 4.
You know what? I think I'm okay.
So you're just going to keep it at the 1 tier? You have 3 battery.
What a waste. What a waste. You know what? Yeah, that's fine.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm not forcing.
I'll bump it up to 4.
All right, so for the first one, you're going to get a free battery anyway.
Yeah.
A green or a brown. You pick one.
I'll do a brown.
Okay, and you get a free battery for your upgrade.
Yep.
And now for your 4 tier, a brown or a red.
Let's do a red.
Okay, and now you're over here, because you don't have enough for 7. You're going to do the bottom upgraded part. You get a victory point and a battery.
Okay, so it's 11?
Yep.
Like that?
Yep, you got it. And give yourself a battery.
Okay.
And then we're done with fabricate.
Wow.
And then we move down to recycle.
Nobody picked recycle.
No one picked recycle. There are no cubes for recycle, so we do not recycle. We move on to round 7. We're almost there. And these go away. These come back to us. You can clean up your area.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I was looking.
These shuffle.
Wow, we're almost done.
Almost.
That's crazy. All right.
Okay, so now we pick our phases. One cube there, one cube. It looks like we have the same cards.
Wow.
All right. At this point in the game, Yeesh
is right.
Yeesh. Wow. Wow. Let's see. That's actually doable, but I have to like pick it. Yeah, that might not be bad. Okay. Wow. Oof. This is oof. That's spending energy that I don't have, battery I don't have to get upgrades, but it's 3 points. 3 points is 3 points, so that's not bad either. And that helps me toward that other goal over here on the left. So I feel like I should play this anyway, but that's going to be super expensive for me. So I want victory points. The problem is just, like I don't know at this point. Maybe I should be proactive here. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And hope. Which ones give me the most bang for my buck? That's a mistake. That's a mistake. And you make a mistake. Okay, so let's go with, yeah. You know what? Let's just do that. I think I'm fine. Okay. I am good. Not really, but we'll see what happens.
Okay. So let's do this one here and this one here.
Okay. Ready?
Sure.
Flip.
Wow.
Fabricate
That
there.
hurts my heart.
Recycle there and assemble there. Okay. Interesting. Upgrade. No one picked upgrade and there's no cube. So we skip upgrade and move on to assemble. Assemble. I'm going to try and get this card out if I can. All I need is, it's either for 1 power or 5 power. And I mean, 1 power is fine. I can do 2 purple and 2 green. And 1 of my power to just play this. I have to spend 2 resources. I'm going to spend a purple and a purple because I get them easily. So there's my 2 resources for that. And I'm done assembling.
Okay. I'm going to also assemble. I'm going to do 3, 4, 5, 6. And then bring this down.
7. Wow.
And let's do 7.
Woo! 7 power card.
3
cogs
of that and the 1 resource.
Yep.
I'll spend wild.
It can be anything. You could do the sensor. Why wouldn't you do the sensor?
Because I wanted to.
Oh, I see. Or
and plus,
purple.
I have that too. So
I see. All right, I understand. Your pink cards there.
It's hard.
It is. All right, so moving over to design. No one picked design, right?
Wow. No.
So we move on.
That hurts.
Fabricate. You picked fabricate at 1, and you've got a ×2 power on there. So this is worth 2 to you.
Yeah.
So you have 3 fabricate, and I have 1 fabricate. So for my 1 fabricate, I will take a brown cog, I guess. And then for my robots, I don't have any power for that. I can't do any of these. That hurts so bad. But yeah, that's the way it works.
Crud.
You have 3, right? So
that hurts so much. My heart. I wanted to get 6 in total, but I could actually.
You have battery.
Yeah. You know what? I'll do it. I'm gonna upgrade this as well.
Okay.
So I'll spend all my battery.
So you went from 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
Okay, so you can do this part.
Yeah.
So get a green or a brown.
Let's do a green. Oh, actually, no, because I'm going to get a green anyways. Let's do a brown.
Brown, and you get a free battery.
Unless, do I have... Yeah, no, that's fine.
You get a free battery.
Battery.
For your 4, you get a brown or a red.
Let's do a red.
All right. Now you don't have enough for 7. You have
Yeah.
6. So you move on here. You have a victory point and a battery.
All right. So 1, 2.
No, one victory point and 1 battery.
Oh, sorry. 1 and 2.
Yep.
There you go.
And this card is 6, so you get a green and 2 victory points.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna win based on those cards. Like those were awesome.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Problem is like the power. I need the power.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So that was the fabricate row.
Yeah.
Now I move down to recycle.
Well.
My recycle is 3. You get 1 recycle.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 3 battery from that.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Whereas I have 1, I have 3, it's 4. So I can do this. So I'm going to do, well, I'm going to do 2, I'm going to get 2 battery, plus an upgraded 1 is 3. Then I can use a battery to get a duct tape. Mm-hmm. Do I do that or do I keep it? I'm thinking I keep it. I don't think I need the duct tape anymore because I'm really not going to play a whole lot of cards. Mm-hmm. I think what I'm going to do is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. I need 1 more card to get up to 8 robots in play. Ooh, that's that's rough. Ooh. Maybe I do take the duct tape. So maybe I go down to, but that's an upgrade. That would be nice. Okay, so if I math it out, this is going to give me 5. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the duct tape at the cost of a battery here. And then moving over here, upgraded, I get 3 battery. 1, 2, 3. Then here, I can't do either of these because I'm not high enough, unfortunately. I need 7 power for both of these things to work. This one, however, is 3 power. I can do 4 battery for an upgrade. So I'm going to spend 4 of this battery to do a single upgrade. And what upgrade am I going to choose? Part of me wants to take something to add to one of my pink cards so I can get some extra points at the end of the game. That would be ideal for me. So maybe I grab, I do well in fabricate. This is green. And I'll put that, yeah, that's 3 points. Okay, I think that's ideal for me. I'm going to go ahead and take this green one. Yeah, you know, I got to do it. I'm going to take this green one and immediately put it on my pink card over here to help me get extra credit to get more points. Because it's going to be close at game's end, I think.
I think so.
So I did all of my crap. What are you...
For recycle?
I mean, you've got, what, 1
I
power?
have 1.
So you can get 3 battery.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just 3 battery. 1, 2, 3. And I can't do that one.
Nope. You can't do anything with 1 battery.
Yeah.
Or with 1 power, rather.
It stinks that you can't actually spend it after, but you have to.
You have to set your power before. Yeah, you have to like get your value before you move on to everything. Yeah.
I am gonna do this though. I'm gonna spend 1 red to get green.
Is that a 1 power thing?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we're done with recycle. And we're on to the last round.
All right. Oh my goodness, this is scary.
Oh, yeah, that stays there. These go away. Last 2 cards. Okay,
boy.
here we go. Oh boy. Well, I gotta do that. My concern is, am I gonna have the batteries to pull that off?
Are there any points for resources?
At the end of the game, you do get, it's basically for everything. The pie wheel, the duct tape, the batteries.
Okay.
You take all of that and divide it by 3.
Okay.
And that's what you get for, yeah.
Mm.
So it doesn't matter. I mean, these two are the exact same, so I have to chance it, I think. Although that's never going to come up. Oh, man. I'm so screwed.
Nah.
Well, I might as well upgrade since I don't have... I mean, I've got these resources and no cards. So maybe I could use them at game's end, but...
Ooh.
That might be the smart thing to do.
Okay.
Happy?
Nope.
Okay.
But okay.
That's good to know. We're ready?
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I was just lost in thought. All right. The computer picked design.
Oh, man. I was really hoping for something else.
You get 3 cubes or 2 cubes on upgrade.
An upgrade.
Mm-hmm. And nothing else. Everything else is a ×2 bonus.
Oh, that's so sad.
So moving on to upgrade, this is where
There you go.
I think I'm going to do that because I've got no cards and I've got resources. So I might as well like try and get some extra credit.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 2 power. This is 4, 6. That's 6 power because of this ×2 modifier. Unfortunately, I'm at the 5 level. I really don't want to spend a battery if I don't have to, but I don't think it matters. I'll spend 2 cogs for the level 5 upgrade. I'm going to take an inspiration, a yellow one, put it on my pink card over here to the left that you can't see. And the inspiration I'm going to take is draw 3 pink cards and choose 1. 1, 2, 3. Maybe that'll help me give me some points, but we'll see. So, this is number of robots that are worth 5 or 6 points. There's only 1 there. Number of robots that cost that, maybe. I'm going to have to see what that is. So let me take a quick look at the rule book and see what that is. Okay, the ones that have that. The number of assembled robots that require the depicted resource in any column of its assembly cost. Okay, so out of these 2, which robots do I have that cost purple and green? That costs purple, purple, green, 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 green. So I want to pick the green then because I've got more green than purples. So I think I choose this one. And I put that off to the side. And that actually works because I've got a pink one that I could put right on it for endgame. That works. Okay, I'm happy. Mm-hmm. Do you want to upgrade? You've got 3 power.
Yep.
Plus 2 is 5.
Yep. So I have 5 upgrades.
You have 5 power.
5 power for upgrades.
So yes. I could have supposedly bumped that up. Maybe, but do I want to bump that up by 1 to get 7 instead of 6? That would have given me... No, it doesn't matter.
So I have 5, right? I spent 2 resources, and this is the last round. After this, we're done.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to spend 2 cards.
2 cards
as resources to upgrade.
Okay.
For the 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this would be 8. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade something. What the heck am I gonna upgrade? What are we going after? We're going to assemble and then design, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh man, I can't do that. All right, I'll do this. The pink one.
Okay.
Because we're not gonna go to fabricate, are we? Oh, not me, because I don't have anything on there.
Yeah, you're not going to fabricate this round.
Then I'll just grab this.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. You can hold on to it for a minute. Do you want to... Which reward do you want?
Wait, maybe that is a bad idea. Hold on. Okay. Actually, no. I'll do this one. This one instead. Sorry. This one, and then put it on here.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Getting those victory points.
Yeah. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah. So now we're up to assemble.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone assemble? You did at 2 power. Can you assemble anything for 2 power? I can't do any assembling. There's no power cubes. I didn't pick assemble. You can do assemble at 2 power, but do you have anything that you can assemble for 2 power?
Yes.
All right. There you go.
I can take away this. All of it.
Okay. That's up to you.
No, you know what? Let's do... I have a 3 power thing, so I can do 1, right?
Yeah.
Put it back, so I would have 3 power in
You
total.
have 3 power, and then you can spend the rest in resources.
I am. I'm going to spend 1, 2, and then 2 reds, which I'm going to... I don't care about my reds, really. 1, and I'll do a wild, I don't care. 1. And I will build that here. Oh, I still have to spend 2 resources to even build it there.
Yep.
So I'll do, I don't care, this one, and doesn't matter, this one. It's terrible.
Okay. So you're good with assembling?
Mm-hmm.
Design. There are 2 cubes for me to design with, and that's it. So I can get a purple, and for my 1 power, and then for here I just have to take that's another purple, but that's it. I can't do anything else with the design phase. So yours is 2.
3.
3. Yeah, your design is +1. Oh, I have a +1 as well. I don't think it's going to matter though. 2 + 1 is 3. I could get rid of my battery to give myself 4 so I can draw a card. I'm not going to do that.
I have 3, right?
You,
Yeah, I have 3.
1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm.
So I'll do this. I'll bump it up to 5. 3, 4, 5.
You and your power.
And I'm going to get 3 cards, right? No,
You
2
just,
cards.
it's going to be, you pick 1. If you're not going to discard any, you get
It's
1
just
card.
1 card.
Right. Now your bonus is you get a card and a battery.
Yeah.
So here's a card and a battery.
And I forgot my purple. I completely skipped that purple one.
Yep.
Okay. And then this one, since I bumped it up to 5, I get 2 more cards.
And 2 victory
And
points.
2 victory points.
That is the most powerful card ever. I'm just saying.
That's a lot of power, though.
This is 2 duct tape.
Yep. 1, 2.
And the next one over
I
is
don't have enough power for
7
that.
and 7 for that robot.
Yeah. I built it only for the victory points up there.
Not 6 is good. So we're moving down.
Mm-hmm.
Fabricate. I have 2 power in fabricate. You have none.
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do with that? I can do the level 1. I'll grab a brown cogwheel, I guess. And then moving over here, how much did I have? I had fabricate at 2. So I could do this top one, which is just gain a purple. This one I can't do. This one I can't do, which is a shame. Mm-hmm. And then you can't do any. Down to design, or recycle rather. No one picked recycle, so that's it.
That really hurts because I invested a lot in recycle.
Yeah, me too. So that's the end of the game.
Okay.
Why don't you put your cards here so we can see them? Your 2.
Yeah.
And then we'll start doing. Mm-hmm. Okay, so V and A. So the robots. Mm-hmm. 4 + 5 is 9. + 4 is 13. 9 + 4 is 13. + 4 is 17. 17 + 4 is 21. 25. 28. Did I count that right? Pretty sure. 8, 11, 15, 19, 24, 28. I counted it backwards
Yeah.
just to be sure.
I also got 28.
You also got 28?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. 28. As far as these are concerned, this is how many robots that cost, just to make sure I got that right. The number of assembled robots that require the depicted amount of energy in any column of its assembly cost. 3 energy needed, 3 energy needed,
Wow.
6, yeah, we're good, 5, we're good, 5, 6, 5. So all of these robots required in one of those 2 columns at least that 3, which is what was needed. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
That puts me on...
Above. So you got max.
I got
13.
A. I didn't have to put this here. Might have been a mistake to do it, but I got 13 points for that one. This one here is number of cards, number of robots I've played.
Wow.
So, but here's the thing though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made it to D at 6, but my extra credit gave me to C. So I have 5 points.
That's awesome.
So 5 points for that. And this one is number of robots that required green to buy it or to build it. Green, 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 green. So 4. So I'm at C for 4, but with the extra credit, I bumped myself up to 6. The B, I get 9 points there.
I think those things really netted you.
But you had a lot of victory points on the stars, though. And then yours, you had... how many upgrades you did?
Yeah, I think I managed to get C, but the green token.
So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, is it upgrades for that, or just upgrades like regular times that I've done it? Like how many tokens I've managed to take off? Like
yeah, that's what I'm counting. Yeah, I'm counting the number of times you upgraded is how many upgrades are on these cards and on here, because they start here and you move them here or over here.
Okay.
So you've upgraded this
duh.
one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So you're on 8, but your extra credit brings it up to 9 points.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So you got 9 for that one. And then this one is how many red sensors you had. None, but you got extra credit. Well, you had 1. Yeah, you get 2 points for that. That's good.
2 points. I had terrible pink cards. I hated them all.
22.
I cannot believe you got such easy pink cards.
Well, I did draw 3 of them, and you only had 2. That inspiration is what I used to get that third card.
But even these first 2 were really great. I had nothing like that. It was all about the stupid resources.
How many victory points? I had 4, and you had
16.
Yes, see, you killed me there. Leftover resources. How many cards do you have left over in your hand?
4.
4. So 4, 5, 6. Okay, you had 3 batteries. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
So you had 14. Divide that by 3. 4 times 3 is 12. So you had 4 points.
Okay.
So 4 points left over. I had no cards. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 divided by 3 is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. So I had 2 points. So that's crap. All right, and then we add that up. I don't have my calculator, but we'll do the best we can. 28 plus 11 is 39.
I have a calculator.
Oh, you do. 28 plus 11 is 39. 39 plus 16 is 54. Okay, well, you do it. 28 plus 11.
28 plus 11.
39.
Yeah.
Plus 16, is that what,
Plus
54?
55.
55. Plus 4.
Plus 4.
59.
It's 59.
That's you.
Okay.
All right, now 28 plus 27.
Oh my gosh.
No. Trust me.
28 plus 27. Yep. Wow, it's already 55.
Plus 4.
Yep.
Plus 2.
Yeah. 61.
I beat you by 2 points.
Oh my gosh.
Your victory points, like, you slaughtered me there, but I got...
Maybe...
The pink cards, like, helped me big time.
Yeah. Maybe if I had at least, like, 9 of these reds, but I was having trouble finding those reds.
You did great on the victory point chaining. That was real. It was so tight the entire game. So what did you think?
It was okay. I liked it. I still prefer Wingspan. This one kind of overwhelmed me a little. Just a little.
Yeah.
The whole, like, having to keep track of virtual power kind of messes with me. And I know some games do that and it still messes with me. And then with this separate, but like you can still add it. It gives me slight brain aneurysms, but I like it. I like the game.
I like this game too. I like Wingspan. I never feel like I want to fill up every row.
Yeah.
And I never can do it. I'm always starved and I can't do it. I love this upgrade system. Like I have to keep reeling myself in. Like the entire game, I wanted to remove every upgrade token and assign it everywhere. But then I'm realizing, well, I'm never going to have any victory points if I do that. So I had to like cut myself off. But I love that you can upgrade almost anything. You can upgrade the general phase to give you more power. You can upgrade the individual rewards to get you something extra. And then you have to wager your bets. Am I ever going to get a lot of 7s for this phase so I can get this extra 2 points?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to consistently get 7 power at least for this phase to get that reward. So is it worth unlocking it?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of decision making.
That part, like the fact that these cards that you have to try and like say, okay, I do want to do upgrade, but which one am I going to have to do it with? Like what's better for energy? Am I even going to get as much energy as I could like to actually assemble? There's a lot of planning ahead. And I both like it and dislike it because it really makes me sweat. It's a sweating game.
Yeah, there's a lot of mathiness. Like multiple times I was trying to figure out, did I have enough resources to do everything I wanted to do? And that's the only downside is like this decision paralysis could cripple a game, especially like there's a lot of table space hogged, and B, like could you imagine 4 players equally as new to the game trying to like math out their best possible move and then could I spend a battery in this phase before moving down here, or do I need this battery but then that's dependent on this up here, and it's just like there's so many mathing, and I'm just like at some point you just have to just go for it and hope for the best, and that's what I did on some occasions. But I like that, and I liked the theme. The art on the robots are really cool, and I love that each robot has an upgrade section. So as you're removing upgrades from here to make these powerful,
that's cool.
You are now moving them over here to make these more powerful or give them an extra oomph in some way. And you can also apply them to your end game scorecards to give yourself an extra push up the track. I love that. There's so many different decisions, and the gameplay flow was easy for me because of my familiarity. Thank you. With Race for the Galaxy and Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. They have those whole things, the whole like pick a phase and only these activate kind of thing. So it's like Wingspan and Race for the Galaxy had a baby and made it a robot theme, and that's what I feel like this is. And it's really good. I love it, and because I got the deluxe edition, I love the tokens, the wooden tokens over the cardboard. And again, this is, if you want to make the game more complicated, and this is why I didn't do it, you can put in the pets expansion if you own it, or you can pick individual people. It goes over your start space, and it gives you special things to do. So like I looked at some of those and I'm like, oh my gosh, because it's just, there's actually inventor explanations for all the different inventors, and I'm like, we're gonna have enough trouble mathing out our power and everything to add these guys in. But like these are the different inventors that you could put in this space to give yourself some kind of one up, you know. And this is the pets expansion for those of you that are curious.
That is actually really cool.
Yeah. Which has
robot pets.
Yeah, pet robots. So yeah, there's like an elephant there, a lion. It looks like an owl possibly.
I love the creativity of all this art. Like I love the fact that there's so many different types of robots, and that is really cool. I still like my Wingspan bird nature theme. Yeah. But this is really up there. It is so cool.
I feel like this is the next level to Wingspan without all of their expansions. Like if you took the core game of Wingspan, ignore the expansions for a minute. This is like the next step up. Like it takes it one step further than that. Like it makes it a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, like Wingspan on steroids.
Kind of. It's like Wingspan 2.0. Again, keeping in mind not counting the expansions and what they all did with Asia and all that stuff. But anyway, like I feel like if you liked Wingspan and you wanted something slightly more than that, then maybe check this game out because there's a lot of choices to be had.
Yeah.
There's a lot of puzzling out. I really want to play solo to see how well I do.
I would love to see you play solo for this. Like, I think that would be a fun watch.
I intend to on a future video for sure.
It's funny because like Wingspan is really complicated to me sometimes, and I have a really hard time with it, and I get so frustrated, and I've never beat you in a game with it.
Yes, you have. I'm sure.
No, not for Wingspan, but like the fact that this is like a little bit heavier than Wingspan. It gets me nervous, but I love it.
I only won by 2 points, though. You got to understand, like that's really close. I mean, you did really good.
If I had 3 more power, I would have won by 1 point.
Yeah, I know. That's what's this scared me. The fact that you were running away up here really scared me. I only had 4. Like I wasn't getting anywhere. I had to rely. If I didn't draw this extra pink card and then get the extra credits, I would have lost.
I was really shocked that you didn't like use that with your orange tokens.
The problem is with that is like the more the game goes on, the less the upgrade tokens the less powerful they become.
Really?
Because it's less opportunity to use them.
That's true.
Upgrade tokens are more valuable in the beginning because you can use them more often. If you unlock a token here, you can use it for 7 rounds. Whereas if you unlock a token here, you can only possibly use it for 2 rounds.
That's true. That's true.
So like toward the end, I was only focusing on like victory points, pink cards, and stuff like that.
The pink cards really helped you out.
That's the only way I won.
I was so unlucky with my stupid pink cards. I didn't like any of these. One of them was have like 50 energy or something by the end of it. The other one was like have 18 green squares. Like they were all resource based, and I'm like, I can't do it. There's no way.
You'd have to build robots that didn't require that resource, but good luck finding them.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, to be fair, this is just half the deck, but
yeah.
I mean,
there was a lot. I wanted one that synergized with this one, but I had to get rid of it in order to even build it.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, I liked this game. I really did. And I would totally play this again. So keep an eye out for a solo mode playthrough someday. This is Vincent Idley. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.